What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to my channel, The Chariot and Friends. Justin here, and I hope you are feeling amazing today. Now, for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you. I appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes. It's really keeping us growing. And for those of you who are new, you are in for an amazing journey. Now, what this channel is about is I do tarot card spreads based on the based on the moon phases, and where we keep track of any sort of shenanigans that our ruler happens to be up to, because you know how she can be. But it's fine, because we're going to learn how to roll with the punches. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force it on a situation, and we'll be able to speak just fine. Stay with me, Cancer. Let's transition over. So, just so you're all aware, the moon is going to be entering Capricorn later today, or later this afternoon, really. And with it entering Capricorn, this is a time for a need for structuring and for planning ahead. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a 3-card spread. Is going to represent kind of like the theme of the day. So the first card will be that, just the theme of the day. The second will be what lies beneath, and then the third will be any advice that our higher selves have. And then, in case you all were curious, I'm using the Dreamy Moons Tarot deck. This is a Cancer exclusive deck here, so just our energy in here. And I included a description and link below in case you wanted to check it out, get your own. I mean, look at these cards, are so sick. But without further ado, let's get into the reading here. Higher self. What is the theme of the day for Cancer? What can we expect going into today? How's this day being shaped? Yeah. All right, 2 of Stars. Look at you, Cancer, so balanced. And you know what? How appropriate this is. If I'm not mistaken, this is Jupiter in Capricorn. So we're already feeding off the energy here. Great start. So that's going to be the theme. I feel like it's about finding that balance between our between our resources and ourselves. You know, that work smart, play smart energy. We're not working hard and playing hard anymore. We're getting more of a balanced energy here. And so I feel like working with this energy right now, you know, getting it to where your resources are working for you, you know, where you're getting this place where we're not working so hard. We're stretching. And while we're doing yoga, we're accumulating resources. So let's follow this girl's example. She knows how to do it. And the thing with these readings they aren't gender specific. So absolutely you could do it just like her. Let's get some clarification on this theme though. Higher self, can we clarify the 2 of Stars? In what ways, how can we work with this energy here? Because yeah, we set the tone right. Nice. 3 of Wands. Now with the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands is about embracing that energy and seizing the opportunity here. So this is about, you know, now that we're thinking about how we're getting how we're going to balance our energy out. Once we get that game plan, because you know we're working with this Moon and Capricorn energy. You know, let's get some. Because I tell you, I got Post-it notes. I mean, it's littered in here, you know, and however that looks like, get yourself a notebook, a whiteboard, a chalkboard, you know, write on your hand, you know, whatever it is. Let's start getting some game plans here, you know, because 3 of Wands is really cool energy here. This is the Sun in Aries. So it's about taking that, taking that out and go seizing the opportunities, and not just seizing it, you know, making that opportunity work for you, because that's where you deserve it, Cancer. Absolutely. Now, next, the second card. Let's see what is lying beneath. You know, what things are, what curveballs are lying beneath this surface. Because this is, it almost seems too good to be true. But you know what? If it is just as good as it seems, I'm with it. But higher self, what lies beneath for Cancer today? What does Cancer? What do we have in store for us today? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's feeling a lot better. Ooh, okay. The Tower. And as here I said, yeah, that feels a lot better. About to eat my words, huh? But no, this is good. this transformation is what lies beneath. And you know what? It's so funny that I'm actually glad that this popped up. A little side story, Cancer. I was watching another reader the other day. They were talking about I'd gotten a transformation not too long ago for doing one of your readings, and this little woman was talking about this moth, and she was saying, look it up, Cancer, check this out. And I was like, you know what? All right, let me see what this is about. And I'll tell you what, it was about transformation. So that's the Cancer. There is something brewing underneath here. I feel like during this whole lunar cycle, if we've planted some seeds, and let's get, this is going to be a good time. And if not, we're still in the new moon phase. It's never too late to start planning, but I do feel like be prepared for some changes to come and let them come naturally. This is not meant to, the tower can always look a little scary. You got the lightning, fire just flying. I mean, not even just like a small fire. I mean, it's exploding out. Waves are all over the place. No, it's only as crazy as we make it. This is going to be, there's growth happening in that. But let's get some clarification on that. What can we expect from this tower moment here, higher self? What is it that Cancer can expect with this tower? What growth? Yeah, okay. Okay, look at that. 7 of Stars. So I feel like with the 7 of Stars, this is about, taking this time and investing in finding that thing that works. And really, this is really kind of where we're evolving here. Because look, you already got this one pentacle here. You got 5 of them started, and now we're taking the 2 from there and we're planting new seeds. We're planning ahead. This is kind of like what I did with this channel here. I started my one main Alchemist 8 here, and then now we're watering the Chariot and Friends. So I feel like that's about, again, this is about making our resources work for us, finding a way to make these energies kind of feed off each other, so that we're really getting the most out of this energy right here. This is dope, Cancer. I'm with that. Now let's get into your third card here. We're on some advice now. So higher self, what advice do you have for us? What advice is in store for Cancer? What can we expect going through? And thank you, higher self. This has been a treat. Okay. Actually, I'm getting the bottom card here. Ooh, and I'm glad I pulled it, because I was like, ooh, I shouldn't have let that one go. And I was like, yeah, we're pulling that bottom card. King of Wands. And absolutely, that's how we're going to come into this energy. And you know what? What I like about the kings in this deck is they all have a calmness about them. And everyone's in this deck is pretty serene, but there's something that's almost otherworldly about the kings and how their energy comes across. But the King of Wands is like, he's not just like about that big energy. He's about that mastered energy. This for me is just like taking our resources and how these skills that we've acquired here, and really and just cranking it up, and really being efficient with this, making the most out of these opportunities. Because look at that, this is where our higher self wants us to be, sitting on our thrones, comfortable and pleased with what we've accomplished. But let's get a little clarification on that, just for good measure. Higher self, could we clarify the King of Wands here? How can we come into our King of Wands energy here? What steps can be made, or how can we best utilize this energy here? Let's see. Thank you, higher self. Let's see. All right, there we go. Okay. We got 5 of Stars. We got just stars all over the place. Well, duh, you're a star, Cancer. But with this 5 of Stars here, I feel like with this energy, you might be feeling, maybe feeling a little isolated. Maybe we've been with this, like in this tower moment, like maybe some of us are already in this right now. We've kind of taken this time and sort of like we've sort of gone in our shell a little bit, and we're trying to make sense of what's going on with this energy. And it could also be too, because the stars, they're the pentacles in the traditional deck. So it could be that we're having maybe some money matters or things are kind of weighing on our mind. You know, something's got us in a place where we've kind of where we're escaping right now. But I feel like it's one of those things, you know, you can only hide from these situations for so long. You know what? Let's come into this Knight of Wands energy. I like that. This does not make you here. You know what's going to come out of this? A king. A king, and you remember, not a gender specific reading. So a king is going to come out of this energy. So, you know, let's hold on, let me go ahead and switch back over. So again, Cancer, let's make the most of this energy. You know, if we're in this 5 of stars, you know, this is a time. Let's get a game plan. Because the thing is, you know, if we're worried about something that's getting ready to happen in the future, you know, we're trying to hide from this thing. It's wait, what did I say? No. Let me start over, because hold on, that got lost there for a second. If this is something that we're worried about, you know, we got bills due, we got all these things here that are just got us where we don't want to deal with life. Take this energy, map them out. You know, this is about let's figure out how we're going to tackle some of this stuff. Let's beat this stuff to the punch. You know, because this doesn't. If this is things that you're worried about in the future, you know what? The nice thing with the future is however you're painting your present. You know, let's get our feelings back in alignment there, and realize that we may feel like we don't have control over this situation in here, but we do have control of how we feel and how we react to it, and that's a superpower. You know, it's very Thoth deck, Queen of Cups. You take the energy in it, calm it, and then send it back out into the world. You know, that's how we do it, Cancer. So keep that in mind, and we're going to be okay. And oh, you know what? Before we get your surprise card, while we're dealing with this energy, you know, the moon is going to be going void of course. How I said it was going to be entering in the afternoon. It'll enter Capricorn about 3:17. The void of course is from 1:21 to 3:17 Central Standard Time. This is PM. So keep that in mind, and let me know. I have everything pretty much set in military time. So if military time is easy for you, that would make that makes my life a lot easier too. So let me know how you would like to do the time zones in the comments, and I'll definitely I'll adjust as need be. But let's do the YouTube things. Like, share, subscribe, and for a better picture of yourself, check your moon, check your rising, and check out my other channel, Alchemist, because you remember, we're making our money work for us here, Cancer. So yeah, if you got any other placements, you know, just to get a broader picture, absolutely check it out. I post videos weekly over there, do cards of the day. It's super fun, but appreciate you sticking with me. Let me get your surprise card so I can get you out of here. Nice. Knight of Crystals. This is about taking this King of Wands energy, just this whole energy right here, and just going out and tackling, going with a clear head, you know, going with that map of like, all right, this is my game plan, and then execute. And then I feel like, Cancer, this is going to really carry you through the day, but definitely I feel like through the weekend, because it won't transition out of Capricorn until Sunday, so we got plenty of time. Take this time, get your affairs back in order. I believe in you, Cancer, but I'll leave it there. Stay safe out there. Keep eyes on the moon, and I will catch you on the next one later.